Welcome back to Chow Time Pod. It's your host, Red. Videos a day from mankind. The most alpha story you've ever heard. Man wrestles shark. Let's get to the details. Please extra them below. I really appreciate that. Let's get that chow. Shout out.
I got this from Tim Kennedy. This story of an absolute alpha male. This bull shark in Pensacola attacked a 7-year-old.
No.
He rushes into the water, grabs the shark, pulls the shark to shore, beats it to death, and then rips it open to get the arm back.
Whoa! The motherfucker ripped the shark open with his bare hands?
They were successful in reattaching the arm because he
My
rushed
man.
the water and pulled a shark out.
Who did? The 7-year-old?
Really, girl? The 7-year-old was able to pull out his own arm?
His uncle.
You know what?
Oh,
Give me back
dude,
my
I
arm.
would do that.
Uncle of the
I would
year.
find that shark's mother.
While your arm was bitten off?
No, if it was one of my
yeah.
kids,
Yeah.
dude, game over.
That's crazy.
For
True,
that whole
true
family.
story.
You hear that shit? Women really think that they could have done the exact same thing as that gentleman. You really thought you could drag a full-grown shark out of the water and then beat it to death and rip it open with your bare hands to get that arm back? Women are just completely delusional. They really think that they're equal to men. And even men understand we aren't even equal to that man. That man is upper echelon of ho.
That's like that pure
Alpha.
adrenaline.
Think about fighting a big fish,
Yeah.
like on a fishing pole. It's hard enough to get something that big to shore. So this guy just went in and got it done.
Imagine how scared that shark must have been.
I'm sorry.
Okay, I thought it was a fish.
Take my fin.
It's pretty amazing how we can reattach body parts.
It kind of
Yeah.
creeps me out. I feel like if it came off, it should probably just.
I don't know.
In 2001, this guy wrestled a 7-foot bull shark to rescue his nephew's arm. Wasn't a baby fucking shark. I mean, this may be the most alpha story I've ever heard. Like, it's one thing to go after an animal on land to protect somebody. It's another thing entirely to not only go after an animal, but an apex predator in the fucking water, in their domain.
Right.
That shit is fucking crazy. But you know what? It's not even crazy because we're just wired like that. On instinct, we're wired to protect, right? So many men will run towards danger instead of away from it. It's one of the many things that set men apart from women.
That's why a lot of us are in the grave or in jail. It's because we just blindly think to just step in and help out sometimes. It's wired. I think it's a wonderful thing that men are wired with this, because society wouldn't be the way it is without that wiring. But it sucks now in modern society that we're still wired like this and we get fucked over.
And I thought, you know, what better time than now, the beginning of Straight Guy July, to make a little homage video to men. So let's get into it. Here we go.
We gotta make this place more gay.
More gay?
Yeah, he went through our trash. He says it's not gay enough.
Well, let's gay that shit up then.
So long, gay boys.
Wait a second.
Back on Oswaldo Cabrera. Sometimes they still host some MLS games right here at Yankee Stadium. Did Heidi make the play down there? Go through it.
And he almost caught it. My man.
A perfect modern world representation of how we are wired differently to survive. You know?
I love the bat one, when the bat was flying at the kid and everybody else was like this, and then the father, or I'm not sure it was the father, was like fucking protecting him. That was one of my favorite ones.
I mean, like, she had 3 business days to get out the way of that fucking ball. But that's all right, because we got you. We're the ones wired to protect. Just drop the we don't need no men are trash attitude, because there are a lot of men just getting fucking tired of it. Pretty soon, you're going to start finding yourself on your own in these situations more and more often.
I don't know if you guys know this, but there is actually 72 genders now, which means that men are better than 71 genders. Boys!
Let's go, boys. What do? Men. We win. We conquer. We dominate. Check this out. Trans woman wins Miss Maryland USA. Another win for the boys. Not only are we dominating women in women's sports, we are now dominating them in beauty pageants.
Damn right.
I'm a proud man right here. Give me my flowers.
I'm proud of you, you know that. I hope you do.
Balance challenge. Interlock your hands. Push down. Now look at the bottom of your feet behind you. Aye.
Got him. Got him.
What percentage of men do you think, if presented with this scenario, would actually attack you?
Like 30, maybe.
What do you think?
I would say maybe like 20%, like 1 in 5. What an idiotic thing to say.
You think roughly 55 million men want to murder you in a forest?
I would like to say that high estimates are coming from the idea that as women, we are kind of conditioned to fear the idea of getting attacked by a man.
Yeah, but that doesn't sound like it's very justified that they fear that.
Are you a woman?
Do I need to be a woman to note if it's justified by the numbers, whether you should fear that or not? I don't understand.
I don't
Shouldn't
think
I be
this
able
is
to
a
use my
numbers game.
logical brain, even if I don't have a vagina, to take note as to whether or not this is possible or not possible?
I can see what they're doing, what he's doing. I can see it, I feel it. I can, he's cooking.
Do I need to be a woman to note that 55 million men obviously and clearly don't want to kill you in a forest? Did I need to be a woman to know that?
Like, really what we're talking about is the female experience, which you can't speak to.
You are a giant whining bummer.
Yeah, but I can speak to the male experience. And don't you think the male experience can speak to the male experience of how many men, I think, would actually want to hurt you? It's not our job to kiss your ass because you're a woman.
Oh, damn!
I'm having an adult conversation with you. I don't know why I need to look at everything from feminist standpoint theory or from your perspective when you so easily dismiss mine. I'm telling you that your number is absurd. It makes no sense. And as you retract it, you very quickly retracted it because you realized how absurd it was. Why would you say that I have to be a woman in order to speak to this? That seems insane.
Boom.
How do they say this shit with a straight
Hello,
face?
Andrew.
You know, like every third or fifth man wants to attack you. How do you survive each day? I mean, the statistics are clear that men are actually much more likely.
It's like 0.03%. I'll be generous and give them 1%.
To be victims of violent crime. So how is it that we aren't fearing for our lives every second of every day walking down the street? You know what I mean? Like, maybe if you weren't so brainwashed by the toxic feminist agenda and your goal wasn't just to play victim and denigrate men with every breath, you'd be able to think about this shit with a little bit more sense.
You know, I love when Andrew at least picks these women's brains. I do this too. I go to coffee shops. I go to like these places just to relax and like work on my phone and stuff. And the girls will come sit next to me and I ask them exactly these types of questions because I want to pick their brain. I want them to jog that brain of theirs to not absorb whatever feminist propaganda has been telling them. I just pick and prod at the questions and the answers they give, and I can see it in their brains that like it's churning. They're just like, wait, I've never thought about it this way, or wait, is that correct? Because I've always learned it another way. I can literally see in their face that they're just like reeling back / no at the same time.
You'd understand that the vast majority of the men that you encounter on a daily basis understand that there is a massive physical strength imbalance between men and women, and we just want to look out for you. That's it. But I tell you, you keep up with this men are trash rhetoric, you're going to find that a lot of these men aren't going to be there for you the way they were in the past.
Nope.
And look, I know that there are real female victims out there.
Of course.
And I really don't want to take away from what they go through. But women like this, they exaggerate reality so they can play victim. And it creates this narrative that all men are fucking shit. And it's bullshit. It has to go. And like, even when you look at household statistics, in heterosexual couples with one-sided DV, 70% of the time it is initiated by the woman. Mm-hmm. And I've been a part of that statistic. I know what that's like. So what the fuck are we talking about here? You know what I mean? And look, here's a perfect example of a monster of a woman. Blood in her eyes, just attacking an innocent, unwitting man in his own home. I mean, thank God he knew how to protect himself. You know, this is exactly why we spend so much time daydreaming about what we'd do if a group of ninjas came crashing through our window.
Meanwhile, we do think about that scenario.
Jesus Christ.
My
It's Jason
man.
Bourne.
It's the same guy that's getting killed every time.
Becky's pregnant with a little baby boy.
Oh, that's awesome. What the problem is?
Just daydreaming about new ways of how to protect the women we love.
Yeah, I admit I have daydreamed about that shit every so often.
Don't touch me.
I love this one. Eat your shit.
She don't need no man.
Guys, I'm literally in the middle of fucking Silver Lake right now. I just fucking crashed my car. Oh my god!
Open the door and get
Bro,
the fuck
fact
out.
that you can't see any land around the car just makes it that much more funny. I do hope she's okay, but somebody needs to tell her she can't park there.
Yeah.
So we don't teach our children anything.
And that's how you wind up with a forehead tattoo.
It's just dumb as a bucket of shrimp.
I've been in this situation loads of times. Let me show you what to do here. Little bear bite in your face, don't panic. Take him down, then hit him with some ground and pound. That'll stun him long enough for you to grab his phone and call his parents. Once they arrive, spinning back fist the dad. Animal rules state you can now marry the mother bear and start your own bear family with her. Now you'll have a family of your own and you'll be a stepdad to the
This reminds me of Shrek with Donkey and the Dragon.
problem child bear. Now when he starts acting up, you can discipline him appropriately and be a positive male role model in his life. This is why people call me such a good role model.
My shit always works sometimes.
In case y'all didn't notice, that's a baby fucking bear. That's supposed to be tame. You know, I think that when all these women started choosing the bear, they did forget one very important fact.
I read somewhere that their periods attract bears. The bears can smell the menstruation.
Well, that's just great. You hear that, Ed? Bears.
It's science.
Science.
Brothers don't
My
shake
man.
hands. Brothers gotta hug.
Work harder, not smarter. Be a man.
How much was it?
Gotcha, bitch.
I've never experienced that, but I saw my cousin do that to my other cousin. Oh, we got it in? Damn. That's so
And we're
fucked
the
up.
three best friends that anybody could have. We're the three best friends that anyone could have. We're the three best friends that anyone can have. And we'll never, ever, 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 ever leave each other.
For my male audience.
Satisfying.
Like a lightning bolt hit the tip of my penis.
It's so calm and peaceful out here.
I know, right?
You know, I was thinking,
What? You are my only. You make me happy when skies are gray.
Men get tired. We get tired. God, we get tired. And don't nobody give a damn. The folks you would think could give a damn don't give a damn. Sometimes your kids don't even give a damn. And in the face of such hurt, heartbreak, rejection, confusion, a lot of men are just out here lost. And waking up every day is a miracle.
That's right, gentlemen, and so we treat it as such.
Rest in
So every
peace,
day,
Godfather.
you get your ass up, you put on your big boy pants, and you go out and you do what you gotta do. And no matter what you're going through, you try your best to appreciate what you got. Because if you thought this life was gonna be easy, like, I don't know what to tell you. You may have been watching too many fucking Disney movies.
Damn right.
But let me tell you something, everyone has challenges. You know what I mean? Everyone goes through ups and downs. But you don't throw in the towel, you stay in the fucking fight, because that's what we're built to do as men. To deal with this shit. But good times are gonna pass, just like bad times. And if you're going through bad times, you're going through.
I love that saying. Nothing is forever, guys. The good times nor the bad times.
This shit right now. I don't know what to, like, it's not an advanced calculus formula to get through it. You just find any way you can to keep putting one foot in front of the other. That's it.
Mankind is on the same boat as me. Why would I tell you guys? Just stumble forward. You don't have to walk straight up like a fucking G. Just stumble forward, stay confused, and keep growing. Keep working at it. Keep going towards your goal. Keep being confused because you're constantly learning. You're constantly being in a new environment. You're constantly meeting new people. That's how you guys become the great men that you know you can be.
It's not about having life-altering happiness with each step. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's just about survival until you see that next little uptick, until you see a little greener grass. And along the way, you just be grateful for what you do have.
Yo, that's
So it's a children's museum. I love the Los Angeles Kids Museum. That shit has a lot of cool shit there. I enjoyed it when I was an adult. Satisfying. Why do we love that? This man has a nice house, nice property. Why? The boys.
This guy parties!
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, if these guys can find a way to laugh like that in that situation, like, there's nothing you can say that's going to convince me that you can't find something in your life to be happy about, to enjoy and appreciate, right? So forget all the bullshit you hear online, the doom scrolling, the fucking misandrous nonsense, the fucking haters, the people who don't appreciate you, all that shit. Don't let any of that shit change who you are fundamentally, because if you do that, then they've won. You stay true to your code, to your moral compass. You keep feeding your inner child and keep that smile on your face. And whatever you do, you keep putting one foot in front of the other until you start seeing greener grass. I'll see you in the next one.
Hey, I got an idea. How about you quit being so ding-dang mean to yourself all the time, alright? Life's hard enough as it is. You're doing just fine. Cut it out, alright? Cut it out and be a little bit nicer to yourself, okay? You deserve it.
Oh yeah, because it's winning time, you magnificent son of a bitch!
I actually gotta take notes from that. I really am harsh on myself. Anytime I mess up on something, you fucking idiot, or you're a fucking useless piece of shit. That's literally my inner monologue to myself. It's like, sometimes you're like, calm down, self. Like, it was a small mistake. No, you're a fucking idiot. Stop it.
You know, all in all, man, be a good person. Work to be the best that you can. Work hard. Do the right thing. Treat people right. Pick people up. Do good things for people. Do unto others what you would want done unto you, even when they don't do unto you the way that you would expect them to. Be a provider. Be a protector. Be a man of honor. Be a man of truth. Be a good friend. Give a fuck about people. Give a fuck about what's going on.
Shout outs to mankind. No, I agree. We should be caring more about people. We should be giving a fuck more. But I tell you guys not to, because society isn't built like that anymore. I wish we would be like that, but as men, more of you guys would get fucked over by me telling you that than telling you just protect yourselves, which makes me feel like a piece of shit sometimes. Please subscribe down below. I really appreciate that, and catch you guys next time. Ciao.